Future of Bitcoin. It's been a shaky start to the year for Bitcoin, but experts still say it will hit $100,000 and that it's more a matter of when, not if. Bitcoin on Friday held above $20,000, but it was trading lower than it was at the start of the week. The largest crypto has fought its way back from the weekend's plunge to below $18,000, a new low since December 2020. According to experts, the latest crypto market crash was spurred by a de-risking Wall Street moment as many investors are feeling pessimistic about the economy amid surging inflation, a shaky stock market, and rising interest rates. The crypto market has increasingly tracked the stock market in recent months, which makes it even more intertwined with global economic factors. In addition to macroeconomic factors, investors fear that problems at major crypto players could unleash a wider market shakeout. Crypto hedge fund Three Arrows Capital is considering selling its assets and a bailout by another firm, and Crypto Celsius announced this month it would suspend customer withdrawals. Surging borrowing costs, margin calls, and excessive leverage speculation helped accelerate the selling pressure over the past 2 weeks. But one thing is for sure, that crypto is here to stay. And some investors are starting to believe further downside might be very limited. With no end in sight, the war, inflation, and shifting monetary policy in the US will likely continue to drive more volatility in the coming weeks and months. Bitcoin has only been above $45,000 for a few short stretches over the past 6 months and hasn't been above $50,000 since December 25, 2021. Amid the ups and downs, Bitcoin's current price is a long way off from the latest all-time high it hit in November when it went over $68,000. But even with the recent decline in price, Bitcoin is still more than twice as valuable as it was just a couple of years ago. For Bitcoin, these kinds of ups and downs are nothing new. Despite the volatility and recent slumping price, many experts still say Bitcoin is on its way to passing the $100,000 mark, though with varying opinions on exactly when that will happen. And a recent study found that about a quarter of Bitcoin investors believe Bitcoin prices will be over $110,000 in 5 years. The volatility is nothing new and is a big reason experts say new crypto investors should be extremely cautious when allocating part of their portfolio to cryptocurrency. Bitcoin has shown as steady a rise in value over the years as any other cryptocurrency on the market. It's only reasonable for Bitcoin investors to be curious about how high it can ultimately go. Unfortunately, Bitcoin's price is extremely difficult to predict and even more susceptible to market factors than more established asset classes. It was easy to predict a $100,000 Bitcoin price late last year, coming off its latest all-time high in November. With Bitcoin's big fall since then, the prediction game is overtaken by caution. The most extreme crypto skeptics say Bitcoin will drop as low as $10,000 in 2022, but a middle ground might be to say the cryptocurrency can still climb to $100,000 like many experts predicted late last year, just on a slower timeline. While experts are now hesitant to predict a number and a date, but rather point to the trend of Bitcoin increasing its value over time. In a nutshell, we can expect volatility in the short term and growth in the long term for Bitcoin.